Wednesday the 6th of December 2023, and we are on a roll with the sales. Still managing to feed the Amazon beast as well, and I've even been doing a bit of listing today, which is most uncharacteristic of late. So there's quite a few things to store. I want to show you that as well. I want to show you what I've been picking up before I pick today's orders. But before we do that, you know what we're going to do first? We're going to see what's behind door number 6. So excited. Door number 6 of the advent calendar, the duck flavoured advent calendar. Let's see what we've got. Is it going to be an exciting one? I don't think so. It's another bloody naked duck. So, I mean, it's looking pretty bland there at the minute. Really bland, actually. I've got a confession to make, though. I haven't cheated, but the inside tray is clear, and you can actually see down to the next row. And it looks like, as of tomorrow, they're going to start getting a lot bit more interesting. Don't set your expectations too high, though, will you? Let's get up the unit. There's another freeze overnight, so we've got a little bit of moisture. It's been worse. Right, first jobs first, let's put some listings away. Nice multi-listing, multi-size these. The melting equipment Lumico Zip T. I think I've got sizes 8, 10, 12, 14 and 16. Paid £10 each for these, and I've got them listed for $34.99 each. Put them all in here. Super. So add the location to the SKU 4B3. So for those of you that are not already aware, on my SKU, what I'll do is record the location, the date listed and the amount paid. So at a future date, obviously, most importantly, I'll be able to know exactly where the items are. But I really want to know in the future how long they've been listed and obviously how much I'm paying for them, so I don't lose any money, and so I can make more accurate reduction decisions in the future. Next, these are unusual ones actually. I picked these up retail arbitrage. My initial thought was to send them in to Amazon, and actually this is the only instance I've found of this happening. These actually sell for more on eBay than they do on Amazon. It's almost always the other way around. Probably should have picked these up either. I paid £11 for them, and they are listed for £20.80 each. So not very much margin in them, relatively speaking. Let's stick them 3B1. A couple of pairs of shoes. Some really nice Lokes. Lokes I paid £8 for. This was these were from the charity shop when I went to see Z and Beck actually up in Garstang. Paid £8 for these Lokes, and they're listed for $69.99. And the Adidas Nemesis Turf, I paid £5 for those, and they're listed for $19.99. This dog lead, I bought about a dozen of them to send into Amazon. The cost price was about £7.25, I want to say. This is the only one of the dozen that I didn't send into Amazon, and the reason for that is a package is slightly damaged. Amazon are very particular about the packaging. You might have heard me mention this before. They class the packaging as the product itself as well, so you can't send anything into Amazon with damaged packaging. So because of that, this one's getting listed on eBay on its own, and I've got that listed for $18.20. I did buy a few of these FC UK friction perfumes to send into Amazon. This was the second time I've done this. I've sold probably about half a dozen historically. I kept these to one side actually because you have to send in perfumes separately, and they go to a different FBA fulfillment center because they're classed because perfumes are classed as hazardous materials. So it was a waste of time sending in the couple that I had, but subsequently they've actually pulled this line all together on Amazon. Something to do with one of the ingredients, don't know the ins and outs of it. Anyway, this can no longer be sold on Amazon. So I've listed it on eBay. I think I paid about £6 for these on clearance at Tesco, and I've got it listed for £15.90. I did have two, like I say, but I gave one away because I'm a nice guy, if you believe that. And the last one was a return. One of the Lumico switch vests. I've sold loads of these. I'm doing really, really well with them. And this one was returned because of a sizing issue. I think chap ordered an XL and he's really, I can't remember which way it was. It's either a 2XL or a large. So this was either too big or too small. Anyway, he returned it. So I relisted it. I went, that's not going to hang around long because these have been selling like fire. And that's those done. Keeping an eye on the time. That's exactly 1 minute past 2. So we're bang on the money. So in the last 24 hours, we've had 9 orders for a total listing value of £378.36. Going to do them in reverse order. So most recent first, 4C1 St Helens rugby top. 4C1. Looking like it. Charity shop pickup. It's like a track jacket. Paid £6 for this and it's sold for £17.99. Boot sale pickup from a few weeks ago. So we've got this Great Western Railway board game, and I think I might have made a bit of a cock up because I reckon that's going to be large parcel, so I should have sold it for more than I have. So I paid £8 for this game. It's new and sealed. It's from 1985. £8 paid. That's sold for £19.50. Curling tongs, I've already picked those up. Paid £25. They've sold for £59.38. LOL surprise. This was a great retail arbitrage pickup. I got 2 of these LOL surprise play sets. Bought from Morrison's for £25 each, and that sold the first of 2 for £49.90. And just as coincidence would have it, next item is one of those switch vests, different size. I think this is the last medium I've got in stock. And there she blows. Do you know what? After regretting picking all these kids' school shoes up, and well, just kids' shoes generally, they've been selling pretty steadily. I mean, when I first listed them all, this container was absolutely awash with boxes of kids' shoes. But yeah, they're selling very steadily. M225. Oh, I've not put the location on. What a complete muppet. Why haven't I done that? This is where the stock system falls down. I must have had a brain fart. M225. Ha, found them. I knew this was a good idea. So as well as stock location for all these shoes, because there was so many of them, I've also put a reference on the boxes as well. So M225. So that wasn't as hard to find as I thought it would be. Trust in the system, Dave. 2B M17. 2B M17, some more Birkies. These are Birkenstock kids sandals. This was a fail. It's a chap at Fitzwilliam boot sale I buy off regularly, and I suppose I allow myself to get charmed. It's a Hugo Boss Choreo L overcoat, which is a woolen cashmere blend overcoat. It's a really, really good looking thing. I've had it for a while, reduced it a couple of times. I paid £50 for this, and it's sold for £69.20. 4C2. I just paid too much for it. Just paid too much. Sounds around about break even, that to me. And I think that's it. All looking good. You can guarantee as soon as I get in the car, I'm going to make another sale look. One thing I have noticed since doing daily dispatch is I seem a little bit more all over the place in my mind. The reason for that is you kind of work yourself into a routine, even if routines aren't your thing. Just, I suppose, instinctively you kind of do fall into a bit of a pattern, and that pattern this year has been really, really working for me. I've quite a strict routine as far as dispatch goes, dispatching Monday, Wednesday and Friday usually, and that works really, really well. It enables me to get out sourcing, to go meet suppliers and to get other jobs done, because I know that specific set time is there specifically for postage and packing. Doing this daily it's just messing with that and doing it later in the day as well. Normally when I do it, it would be first thing in the morning. I'll be up at the unit for say 8:30 and everything will be done and dusted by about 11 and at the post office. I suppose if I was to continue doing this beyond Christmas, I'd find that routine as well, but it definitely is eating too much into the potential sourcing time. I'm repeating myself now, aren't I? I said I'm not going to continue doing this after Christmas Day. I did say these videos would get a little bit repetitive because I'm doing one every day. I know you're just here to see what the next duck is anyway, so most people probably aren't watching this far now. They've just found out what duck it is and then gone about their business. I could sing a song or something. What could I do? I don't know, let's get naked. No, let's not get naked. On a serious note, thanks very much indeed for watching, guys. Your support for this channel, it really is appreciated. If you could give this video a thumbs up before you go, that'd be appreciated. Also, keep your fingers crossed for another smashing day on sales for the next 24 hours, and I will see you same place, same time tomorrow.